Hey guys, this is Skylar. Um, if you hear any noise, that's my mom. Um, anyways, this is Skylar. I'm completely blind. I'm autistic. And I have a chronic heart condition. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite words that I kind of lost track of. Um, you see, the way my brain works, I do forget things because I'm a human. But the way my brain works is that because I'm constantly, especially now that I have a tablet, I'm constantly getting new favorite words and new favorite topics and unfavorite words. I'm kind of, the way my brain works is that because I'm consuming so much good, bad, or indifferent information, certain topics get moved to the back burner, especially over time. Um, like, have you ever heard the expression, you know, we're just going to put that on the back burner? I have. It may be old. But my back burners are so cluttery, you wouldn't be able to find anything. And sometimes when I have dreams, every once in a while my dreams will go, hey, you remember this? And they'll pull out something from my back burners and, put it in the forefront of my brain. My dreams are very vivid, just to let you know. So, anyways, the word that my dream brought back today was rich. R-I-C-H spells rich. I'm going to tell you how I fell in love with the word rich and all the different ways that I've used it. So, when I think I was 12, I was living with my devil of an uncle. And I'm not going to say his name for privacy reasons. I started being interested in words that rhymed with itch. Like, I was interested in witch with a W or ditch. I was really interested in what a ditch looked like and felt like and blah blah. So, I think that was a precursor of me being hooked on rich because, as you know, rich rhymes with itch. It doesn't have a T, but it still rhymes with itch. When I was 13, I was at the school for the blind. I was at the school for the blind from 9 years old to 17 years old. Okay, when I was 13, I had a dream. In this dream, I was at a place called Richland, and they had a beach, and I was on this beach, and in my dream, my raft that I was on had a built-in massager, and I was just floating and just kind of laying there like a corpse. It was actually quite relaxing. Now, that was just a dream, though, but that's what helped me more to fall in love with the word rich. I pulled a prank on my friend. I had a friend named Claudia. And I asked Koki, my teacher, if she could tell Claudia that dinner was early, or that dinner was ready 1 minute early. Okay? So the plan was set. I could hear Koki going, Claudia, dinner's ready. But it was just 1 minute behind, so it's not that bad. And I kind of went in place in the hall, and when Claudia walked past me, I screamed rich, and she jumped up and she screamed. It was just so funny. She laughed, and Koki laughed, and we just all were laughing because it was just really funny, her reaction. Also, back then I was obsessed with witches, which I'm not now, but back then I was. And I asked my substitute staff, how would a witch say rich? And we kind of started a joke with that. I actually dressed up as a witch for Halloween that year, and yeah. So, also, when I was 13, I was going to the hospital a lot for my asthma, which, by the way, I don't have asthma. We found out 5 years later that I had a heart condition and a lung condition, but we didn't know back then. We thought it was asthma. And so I went to the hospital a lot, and every time I went to the hospital, my grandfather would always say witch and stuff like that, or not witch, but rich with an R, and stuff like that, and help me, feel better. Also, I would also use rich in place of the word good. Now, I know this is not grammatically correct at all, so I'm sorry if any grammar police are watching this video. Instead of saying, it smells good, or it tastes good, or it feels good, I would say, it smells rich. I would always or when somebody says, how you doing? I'd say, I'm doing rich today, how are you? Instead of good. Now, I know now, because I'm a little bit mature, I know that that's not grammatically correct, but that's how I was back then. Also, what I would do to my mom, you know how some people, when they tickle a baby, they go, coochie coochie coo, or tickle tickle, or something like that. I would gently tickle my mom, and I would go, Richard, Richard. I'd go, Richard, Richard, and I would really gently tickle her. And she didn't really laugh because she's not ticklish, but it was just something that I would do. And my aunt actually did that to me, and it sent me into a euphoric state. So, those are the stories right now that I can think of. Oh, one more. There was an RI, or a teacher, residential instructor, at my school named Rich Thoreau. He was in the independent living house, which teaches blind people, how to live independently so they can go out in the world and get a job and stuff like that. Well, I was never in that house, but Rich would always walk past my dorm C, and tell us hi and something like that. I kind of had a crush. I kind of had a crush on Rich because, well, of his name. As weird as that might sound to you guys, I had a crush on him, a crush on him because of his name. His name was Rich, and that was his first name. But sadly, if I remember correctly, he passed away of a heart attack. So, yeah. It wasn't really good for me. I didn't cry or anything because, I didn't know him that well. But it kind of was a little disappointing to me. Anyways, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, and God bless.